Hello there. Grinders keepers. Wait, is that Jay? How you doing? 4 people have joined already. Nice. Cool. You're right, guys. Welcome to the garage again. It's October. It's a new month. Bunch of bikes, by the way. Let me know if you can hear me, just so I know that everything is good. Cool. You can hear me. That's good. Yeah, I'm good. Oh, I can hear Torvi. 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 Where are you? Where is she? There you are. There you are. Hey, Tov. Hey, Tov. So, yeah. What was I going to say? Just going to start it off. What is coming up this month? And I have conveniently put it down on a board. Actually, I've got 2 months here. So, I'm trying to schedule stuff. Trying to get stuff done in advance. But the Venom is coming up next week on the 10th, followed by the Spray.Bike that you might have seen, BSA, another part of that, and then a Franken Bike, Livestream, Cannondale, BSA, and Sprite. So that's pretty much what's coming up in the next 2 months. Hopefully it won't shift around too much, but for kind of sneaky peeks, I guess, the Venom is here. That's all put together now. I have been riding it. It's got all the XTR on now. Yes, it is going to be dirty, but the paint came up beautifully until I got it dirty. It's got the XTR 9-speed. I put the Hope wheel set on that I had on the Mongoose. And I love that sound of that hub. But that's on there now. And yeah, it rides really nice. It's not as light as I expected it to be. But there we go. And also the Scott, the free bike, is behind here. Kia Aura. What's up, Jay? Yeah, the Scott's there. That was a kind of a mess when I picked it up. You would have probably seen that on Instagram. I've actually changed the tyre. I did put a huge 2.3 inch tyre on there, but it was a little bit too big for this frame. So this bike, I'm going to try and find a new owner for it. I don't need it. That's all together, but the video will be out in like 2 weeks. That's a Rally Mustang. I don't even need that. Hey, Torv. It's kind of found in a skip. Torv, come here. Come here. Torvi. Hey, yo. She's been hanging out around the corner. But yeah, Venom, Scott, BSA is obviously still hanging up here. You've seen that video last week. Torv, you can't come in the garage, babe. You might find something that I don't know is in here. But yeah, BSA, I'm going to pop that together as much as I can. I am struggling to find tyres for it at the moment. It's got 26 by 1.25 inch tyres, and I am struggling. So we'll get as much of that together as possible, get that out. Hopefully it'll be finished, but everything is cleaning up nice. You'll have seen the hub. I got that done. And what was the last thing? Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to talk about, the Franken Bike. So 31st of October is Halloween. Now, I've had this frame sitting around for I don't know how long. Torv, no, you can't. Come on. Come on. Out you go. So anyway, as I was saying, I've had this frame set around for ages now. It's a BSA Tour de France from 75, I think. And it's been sandblasted. It's been set up in the garage, doing nothing, and it's gone a little bit rusty. But seeing as October the 31st this year is on a Sunday, I thought, what a better way to do Halloween than to build a Franken Bike. You know, basically just a bike that is made up of spares. So I'm raiding the spares bins. I'm probably going to stick these tired old thummies on there, maybe the drop bars. I've got a 700C sort of cross hybrid wheel set going on there. I've spread the rear dropouts, and I'm going to try and make it more rusty. So Franken Bike is going to come at the end of the month, and if, I don't know, for the month of October, maybe you guys want to get involved in that as well, then feel free to. I think Toasty, Toasty Rides, might be doing one as well, maybe, we'll see, and a few other people. So yeah, if you want to build a Franken Bike for October in a Halloween theme maybe, then yeah, give it a go. What was in the chat now? Chat. Oh, Ross is in here, cool. Ripley, how you doing, Ross? And Antonio, ciao, da Milano, Italy. I can't speak Italian, sorry. It'd be nice to learn Italian though. You're gonna make a video with all of them, like a collab kind of video, Ripley? How do you mean? Yes, I know what that. Yeah, Jay, I know what that meant. I know it means hi from Milan, but just like, you know, more. Yeah, okay. So yeah, Franken Bike, like with the cheap bikes. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, of course, Ripley, because you said you were gonna do the BMX. Yeah, why not? Let's get it all together. If I do it like a 2-parter maybe over the weekend, then it could work. I think if Adam does his, then he'll make his own video, and I'll just get some clips from him or from his video, but I'll see what I can come up with this. You see what you can come up with yours. But after that, I've still got a bunch of work to do. I've picked up this bike, which, if anyone's from the States, from the northwest, you may have heard of this brand. I'm pretty sure it's just local to there. Terratech. It was made by R&E Cycles, or an offshoot of them. But it's an 80, was it 87 or 88? 87, I think it was. X-Age mountain. All round, it's all original. It's in pretty good condition for the age of it. Hey, Torv. Oh, she's really chatty today. Hey. Yeah. But yeah, this one, picked it up. I don't know why. I just saw it, decided to have it. It's a really nice bike. It's all original. I need to fix the saddle. But that was brought over from Seattle. or bought in Seattle and bought over from the States when the chap that owned it bought it from new, moved over here. So yeah, an import. I doubt there's another one in the UK. I don't know how many of them are around now, but if you're in the Seattle area, Washington area, maybe you've heard of this. Maybe you've heard of J&E Cycles, I think it was, or TerraTech, which is the offshoot, which was, I believe, the frames were all made in Japan and then shipped over and then assembled in Seattle. Maybe. I need to do a bit more research on that, but it is, of course, wired up the wrong way around, which got me because I went to pull on the front brake and the back brake pulled on. Hey, Torv. Other than that, is there a sticker on the fork? Yeah. It actually says TerraTech Fat Bikes. It's kind of hard to see because it's not focusing on the sun. Yes, Torv, I know. But yeah, there's a sticker there. There's an atomic one there. TerraTech, something ready, but that's gone. TerraTech Fat Bikes there, and it's got Tunge Infinity tubing. But yeah, not a bad bike. You okay, kid? Bet she wants snacks. You're gonna have to stay out now. I've also, if you'll have seen on the, oh no, she's trying to jump on the garage. Torv, don't do it. Okay, you've also seen Saracen, maybe. Should we get that on the bench? Will that go on there? Come on, there we go. Awesome. So the Saracen. No, not Rally. Oh, the one in the background is kind of made by Rally. It's the BSA, but this one is a Saracen. Made just down the road, I believe, in Coventry or Warwick, one of the two. This is a Trekker, 1988 XT, and I actually got pretty much gifted that by Mark Out There Cycles. I have an 88 group set, complete group set, XT, 3x6, and I put the message out there, does anyone have a frame set to match? 2 Trekkers came up actually, amongst some other, a couple of other bikes, but yeah, Mark offered me this one and said if you pay the postage and you know, plug my Instagram and stuff, because he makes makes and finds some beautiful bikes with some awesome stories, then you can have it. So I've got that. Go and check out Mark at Out There Cycles on Instagram. I'll link it in the description and what have you after. But it's a beautiful frame, beautiful, really nice colour on it. I don't know if it's coming across properly on the camera, but I need to find decals. Maybe I can find the Trekker decal that goes on the top here and the Saracen decal that is kind of on there, and then the down tube. But that'll go together pretty quickly. It's got some ball mousse bars for it coming. Some Nito ones from Planet X with they were the 22.2mm quill stem version. Yeah, it's kind of like it looks very much like a Bianchi on camera here where I'm looking at it, but in real life it's a little bit greener. Like the Celeste is very light, and that's what coming across on camera now. But it's a lot more saturated in real life, but that's not coming across properly. Maybe you'll see it in the video a bit better. Yeah, the Celeste is... Oh, Torvi. What's that? Hey. Have you been in a fight? Are you just shedding? The inspector's at it again. But yeah, it does look like a Celeste. The true colour, I think I've captured a bit better on Instagram. So this is going to get cleaned up and then assembled. Shouldn't take too much work. I don't know where I'm going to fit it in though. Maybe I'll move something around, but I know you've wanted to see that BSA 20 for ages. Keep on getting asked about it. But it is an awkward bike to work with, and the Sprite, that should have been done ages ago, but I've had to change stuff around. But speaking more about Mark at Out There Cycles, let's go a bit further into the garage and take this off. That is a Look MI90 that he had for sale as well. So seeing as he donated that one, I thought I'd buy that one off him. It's a very rare frame, I believe, and it is carbon wrapped. It's an aluminium frame, Eastern C9 tubing. It says an aluminium carbon composite. Basically what they've done is wrap the aluminium tubes in carbon. I do not know why they decided to wrap carbon around aluminium tubes, maybe just as a sales pitch, but it needs a bit of work. I'm probably going to have to gently sand a lot of this original top coat back and re-lacquer it, try and find some new decals. It's not for sale. It's not for sale. But this is going to get, yeah, a bit of treatment. It's got Ritchie Logic forks, by the way, as well. I believe it should have come with a Ritchie Logic head crankset. She's determined to get in here. If I don't keep an eye on her, she'll get lost in the garage. But yeah, that will come with, should have come with a Ritchie Logic crankset, XT derailleurs, Ritchie brakes. I think he had a salsa stem for it. XT thummies. Now most of that I already have. Sort of. I have XT stuff that I can use. Where's she gone? Torvi. God damn it, she's got stuff. Torvi. Hang on, I'm gonna put you down for a second and get the Torvi. Oh, she's at the back. Torvi, come out. Torvi. Torvi. Oh well, she's off in the back there. How am I meant to get past all those bikes? Top chat. How much was that frame? That Look frame was 125? 125? One of them? 120, 125. Which is, yeah, a lot for stuff that I've normally spent. But, yeah. God, Torv, I'm going to have to... Hang on, I'm just going to put you... should I put you down? Or should I just... try and come on, out you come. Torvi. Torvi, where are you? Come on. There she goes. Torvi's taking control of the stream. Where do you live so we can rob your garage? What? Why? No. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Time to bring out every bike and show us. Yeah, maybe one day. But yeah, for now, they're kind of stuck. I need to go through more and properly. I mean, I've ridden the Schwinn around a lot. That was built last year. Ridden the Apex around a lot. That was built a couple of years ago. Proflex off-road 853. Mac AHS. That's the comp, and that's the team. Is my camera dirty? Yeah. The team has got a video coming out next Wednesday, a ride video. So that was fun. I didn't crash. Yeah, that was good. But yeah, that one went together. I think that is. Oh. And while we're here, we might as well. Scott USA, the 87-ish. I'm still kind of back burnering that. It's a nice bike, 001 serial number. Scott don't know anything about it, or the person that I've managed to get in contact with at Scott doesn't know anything about it. Which is a shame. I've tried to email Scott USA, Scott Switzerland, and Scott UK, and only the Swiss came back to me and said, "Sorry, but you've got a 001 serial number, but we don't know anything about it." So, yeah, I don't know. It's getting a bit rusty trying to get that seat post out. The MS Racing as well. I've spoken to Gil at Retro Decals, who normally does, all the decals. And unfortunately, he's been asked before, but he doesn't have any decals to replace this. It has the down tube. It doesn't have anything on the top tube. And it doesn't have anything on the seat tube. So it's missing all them. So it looks like that one's going to have to be kind of a, how to put it, a rough rebuild. Yeah. I'll do as best I can to tidy it up. Try and polish up the tubes that are on show. Try and repaint parts that have gone rusty, because it has steel fork and it has a steel rear end, so I'll probably try and fix them up. That decal is mint on the part that was under all the electrical tape, and then it gets kind of bad there. But yeah, that would have been a really nice bike to do a full restore on, but they're just rare and the decals are non-existent. So I'll do what I can for now, and then if I find the decals in the future, I'll buy some more and put them on. But I'm kind of stuck with that one. Yeah, but I want to get it riding, so I'll get that together. And then what have we got at the back? Saracen, the Conquest. Again, another rare bike, 85, with the original Deerhead XT. That needs a lot of work, and it is way too big for me. And then behind that is the Sun Superlight. So yeah, there's a lot to do still, and that is only the bikes that are on the wall there or in here, because you've seen the Cannondale. That needs to be done. The off-road 550 that I've got here, that also needs to be done. I'll probably sell the Cannondale, and I'll sell the 550. But yeah, I don't know. I'll probably keep I'll probably keep most of these, because I like them. What was in the chat? You have a very big collection. Would you not sell them all to make room for more retro bikes? Some I would sell, not all of them. Like some of them are just rare and I don't want to. I sell some though. My old Saracen Conquest. Was it yours, Badger? Did I buy a few? But yeah, I need to get that at the back. It's tucked away. It is a giant frame, and I know I can get the decals from H. Lloyd Cycles. So yeah, I bought one in '85 for 700. Wow, 750 quid in '85. Is that what they went for? That was an expensive bike. I know it's 531 tubing, deer head, and it had the Nito stem, Nito bars. I don't know about saddle, but I know it was marketed as the one that conquered. Oh, was it Kilimanjaro? I think it was Kilimanjaro because that's how the Kili Flyer, etc. spawned, I'm guessing. Because back in '85 or '83, there was a couple that made it up and down Kilimanjaro on one of these apparently. Yeah, record-setting attempt. There we go. Badger knows. So that would be a nice bike to actually get back shining again, even though it is probably a bit too big for me. It's like a 23-inch frame, I think. It would be nice to get back working again. But for me, I've got this Saracen. I'll ride around on this. Next level down, the Trekker. Not quite as good as the Conquest, but it's a beautiful frame. What was in the chat? Yep. Nick Rain, kisses from Brazil. Hey Brazil. Again, if I knew Portuguese as well, I would speak to you in Portuguese, but I have not learnt any yet. If you can restore it to original, that would be worth a lot. Yeah, I imagine it will be. It pretty much has the... I mean, if you saw the video on it, it pretty much has the original-ish, or most of the original gear. Stem, bars, crank set, bottom bracket, wheel set. Does it have the derailleurs? It didn't have the derailleurs and it didn't have the brakes. Oh, it has the levers and shifters as well, the original levers and shifters. So I would need to find the deer head cantilevers, the deer head front derailleur and deer head rear derailleur to make it original, which actually isn't too bad. Yeah. So maybe I'll give that a go. Give it a good sandblast. Get all the rust off it, because it is rather rusty. But 531, yeah, it's a really nice frame. Connor Rafferty. What can you do with an old mountain bike frame with 26-inch wheels? Are they worth turning into a dirt jumper? When you say an old mountain bike, how old are you talking? Because I would say dirt jumpers, although I've never had one or never ridden one, they look to be a very different geometry than this one here. And probably the dirt jumpers are lighter, I'm guessing. So I don't know if they would No, I wouldn't say turn one of these into a dirt jumper for sure, because this has only got a 1-inch head tube, and I don't think that would work at all. I think someone tried to turn the Kona into a trials/jumper bike. That was a downhill specific hardtail from '99, which might have a bit of a better geometry. And speaking of the Kona, check out these bad boys. I managed to find some. They're not the exact ones they had, but the RockShox Judy XLs. I think the Kona had the XLC. But yeah, they're going on it. They're going on the Kona as a bit of a. I'm gonna rough it in to start with, see how it performs, and then probably upgrade it in a retro style. See what we can do. Merlin. No, not Merlin. Merlin. Sorry. Maybe you could build the big frame with some laid back bars, done the right term, like Gary's projects did with the Shogun. Yeah, could do. The bars that it came with are actually on those ones. I put them on the Avanti or the Banana for now. I might find some different ones for the Banana and put those back on the Conquest. So they are pretty laid back. Well, not laid back. They are pretty casual, I guess. But some laid back bars would make it a bit nicer. But I think if you were going to do something like the Conquest, you'd want to keep it original as can be, maybe. As Badger said, it'd probably be worth a fair bit of money if it was restored back to an original condition. Flawless paint, all the original deer head group set, and all the right bars and stuff. I reckon that'd be worth a bob or two. Oh, old mountain bike. Yeah, cool. Badger, you have to get the Shimano Superplate rear mech. Torv is back. Hey, Torv. What would be the Superplate rear mech, Badger? I don't know if I've come across that. Hey, what have you got on your head now? You got a spider web. Hey. You just want all the fuss at the moment, don't you? I know this is why people tune into the videos to see you, and you want to be the star of the show. Hey? Grrr. Not vintage, around 10 years. Yeah, sorry, Connor. I realised you said old, not vintage. Yeah, old maybe. But again, I'm not sure on geometry and how the geometry would affect dirt jumping. Yeah, I haven't got much experience with dirt jumping at all. None, zero, zilch. So I wouldn't want to recommend doing something and then having a hard time with it. Meow. You okay, Torv? Yeah. Torv, you're not going. No. So yeah, what are you all working on at the moment? I think I've kind of gone through what's coming up at the in this garage at the moment. Is anyone working on anything special? Do you have any questions? I'm eager to show that bike actually. For anyone in Seattle or Washington State, I think that would be a nice bike to showcase for you. All rides. The Super Plate rear mech has a 1.2 inch cable inside the mech. Am I reading that right? 1.2 inch cable inside the mech with a nipple on each end. Oh, interesting. No, I've never even heard of that. I'll have to have a Google after the stream, see what's up. Paul, any news on getting power to the workshop? Ah, man, this is such a drawn out process. Yeah, no, yes and no. So I am still in the process of trying to buy this place. Solicitors are an absolute nightmare. It's just been dragging on for it's been a year now, a whole year, and this is my second mortgage offer I'm on now, because it's taking so long, and even this one runs out in November, end of November, I think. So it's only got 2 months left before I'm back to square one again. The ombudsman are involved because, yeah, solicitors, they're awful. But apart from that, I can't do anything until that goes through. It's still technically not my place, so I can't put any electric in. I can't try and work out any of that. I want to try and go for maybe a solar system if possible. I don't know if that would be possible, trying to stick solar panels on the roof and all that jazz. A generator could obviously work, but I don't think it would be the right solution for this. Just having the noise in the background and fumes, yeah, I don't think a generator would be the right idea. And running power from the other buildings might be a bit tricky because it technically would cross council land, technically. So yeah, for now I'm stuck. It does actually have a light in here, which I don't know how it ran before. It's never run in the time that I've been here. Oh, and by the way, I tidied up a little bit. All the forks are on the ceiling, and all the bars, and all the mud guards. But yeah, power, no idea. Oh yeah, speaking of forks, as we look up, the Unishock, I was getting onto it and then I've completely lost one half of the internals. Don't know where they've gone. The Manitou Magnum, that is going to have a build video coming up, but I have to wait for new elastomers from the US. The RockShox Quadra off the 93-753. I don't know if I'm going to be able to service that because in here it needs a lock ring taken out, which this is aluminium. The lock ring is steel, so it has corroded itself in tight. I've got a spare AMP fork up there. And the RockShox RS1, I need to service that and then get that on the Gary Fisher, the AL1. I do have a seal kit for it, and I've been looking into how to rebuild it, and it looks interesting, to say the least. So I need to do some research on that, and I was going to do that today, but the little bit of research I did last night, yeah, I might need specific bolts to undo it in specific threads, which I don't think I have, so I need to order some bolts. Back to the chat. So Grummo, I finally got the Sugino Mighty 900 crankset for my 97 Kona Kula. Now I'm waiting for the Stridsland NW chainring. Nice, cool. Sugino Mighty. That makes some nice cranksets. There's a VP one on the desk there, but I only have one side for it. Merlin, have you considered the Surly corner bars for one of your projects? Have you been watching Toasty by any chance? Toasty Rides. He's just put out his another video on the Surly corner bars. I haven't considered them. No, not yet. I don't think I have anything that really. Oh dear, sorry, hope you want to. I don't know if I'd have anything really that they would go on. Yeah, it'd be interesting. They look interesting. Toasty Adam has made some interesting, ingenious alterations to them for the bar end extensions. But yeah, I don't think I have anything at the moment that would suit it. Maybe. And new offer, £4.50. No. 2.3 inch tyres on a rim with a 15mm inner width, fine or too large? They might. It seems quite narrow, that. No, I would probably. 15mm seems quite narrow. How big's 15mm? 15mm. It's like that. They might be. Oh, it might be alright, but I would err on the side that say 2.3 might be a little bit. It's probably going to be a little bit too big for it. I did run 2.3s briefly on the rear of that Scott, and they have pretty much the same size rims as those. So yeah, 15 might be a little bit too small, but I mean, you can give it a go if you've got them lying around. Jeff is working on a 99 Rally Inferno rigid with an Altus group set. Awesome. Hope it gets up and running and doesn't cause you too much hassle. Glicky glicky. What's next? Shane Zara. I'm currently building a Cove Stiffy. Not much change, and thanks for your channel. I felt inspired to buy the said bike in dedication to my late father. Keep up the good work, dude. Thanks, man. Well, hope that Cove goes well then. And yeah, dedicate to your late father. It's nice dedicating it to your dad. Yeah, hope it serves you well for a long time, and you get a lot of enjoyment out of it. Hey Josh, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Working on a 2004 Salsa Alagate. Nice. Salsa has got some good bikes, haven't they? Thank you, Josh. What's on the work stand here? Oh, the Franken Bike. Yeah. Has anyone, I might as well ask it now, put thummies in some form on drop bars? Because that's what I was thinking with the Franken Bike. I have these kind of knackered MT62 shifters. I have some drop bars. I was just trying to work out how to put them on it, to be honest. I've put them on top before, but I was thinking how to get them in the drops properly. Yeah, that let me try and get them. Do not fall over. Yeah, I was trying to work out, like, that way, but then if you put anything on that side, you can't reach the brake, so it has to go on the inside. So maybe that would be a good idea. Maybe that way, and then I think that way looks maybe the best idea, but we'll see. I'll experiment a little bit. I've also got a Suntour XE Pro derailleur to try and refurb. That K-series hub, again, try and refurb that. Bunch of pedals, some LX shifters, and yeah, some other stuff. Grummel, what drivetrain do you consider for the Kona? When you say the Kona, the chute, this one, drivetrain wise, seeing as it comes with the chain dog and the chain cat, I actually want to keep them on. I think it would be rude to take them off, take off such a nice retro or vintage part, however you want to describe it. So, okay, so that bike should have come with a yellow race face turbine, maybe, I think, crankset, and they are very expensive to replace. I would like to get something similar, if not original, and use that. But because I want to use the chain dog and chain cat, I'm only going to be running one ring at the front. And since it's a downhill bike, I'll probably keep the 48 tooth, whatever it comes with, at the front. Hey Torv, back again. So I'll keep that, but I'm going to go 9-speed. Well, it is 9-speed anyway. And I'll use one of the wide range cassettes on the rear. So it'll be a 1x9 wide range. Are you just shedding, kid? You got a load of loose fur. You shouldn't be shedding though. You're not fighting, are you? Old shovel used them on the bar ends. I don't know if I've seen that. Okay, I'll check back through, turn the bars upside down and cut them down like cow horns. Yeah, I've done that before. Oh yeah, I've done that. I could do it again. Ross, yeah, 38 max, 40 odd is huge. Yeah, you could be right there. I can't remember what it had to start with, but it was running a 1x7, just with a normal cassette. That had the 40 something ring on there. I don't think it would be too bad as a downhill bike though. I say as a downhill bike, it's not going to be anything compared to a modern downhill bike, but you know, for a 99. Plus side is those race face cranksets have all 3 rings removable. The 2 outer rings, the outer and the middle ring, match, unlike the LX crankset that it had. So yeah, that'll be a good thing. But yeah, Kona is something else I need to kind of schedule in to rough build once I can get that chain dog off. I'll keep the LX derailleur on it for now, and then yeah, everything will get upgraded eventually. Maybe put some Hayes, I think they were at the time, disc brakes on there. Maybe some Hope disc brakes on there. We'll see what I can find, but that will be after, once it's going to get a bit of a upgrade. Peter's joined in. Got another set of 700C wheels with next 7 on the back and a Shimano generator at the front. Looking around for the right sort of bike, maybe a pug. Whoops, my finger just went in front. Cool, yeah. The you're liking you're liking those internal gearing hubs and the generators at the moment. I do want to actually try that though, to see how well they work. Oh god, I forgot who it was now. If you search on YouTube, there is a British guy that rode around the world on a unicycle. I can't remember his name. He did a big series on it. I think he rode across. Obviously, when you're riding around the world, you ride across the states. But yeah, he did it on a huge unicycle, like something crazy, 30 odd inch, 40 odd inch maybe. He's doing at the moment, or he's releasing at the moment, a southwest coast. What he's doing with his girlfriend on a tandem, and that has a generator in the front to charge all his accessories. So that's where my head went then when I heard the generator, and it might be an interesting video for people to watch. That bike, the tandem with the generator, yeah. Have you ever tried using electrolysis to strip paint? No, I haven't. I don't currently have any. I suppose I could use a battery, but once that battery's dead, I don't have any way to keep it going in here. So yeah, I don't have any power in here, so I wouldn't be able to keep that going. It would just be whatever's in the car battery. Ed Pratt, that was the one. Thank you, Grinders Keepers. Ed Pratt. Yeah, he's got some good videos, good touring videos and all that. And it's a route that I've wanted to try before, the Southwest Coast. I've just not got round to it yet. I do want to do the coast to coast in the north, and I was thinking of taking the Venom up there and doing that coast to coast. But doing like, I can't remember how many hundreds, if not thousands, 1,000 miles it was to do the Southwest Coast. That's a lot. Any ideas where to find replacement rear plastic caps on alt Yates? Unfortunately, Jeff, that is a problem with those Altus brakes. I've had a few before. Did I just put my finger over the microphone? Yeah, but that's the problem with those Altus brakes. They dry out, they get brittle, they crack, and I'm pretty sure they do not do replacement caps for them because they are so cheap anyway. They're about, I'm pretty sure I've seen sets go for £15, if not less. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't think they would make a replacement for that. I could be wrong, I've not seen them, but I've got a bag of them somewhere, a bag of old Altus brakes without any caps that are just sitting around. I suppose you can use, no, can you use them without caps? I can't remember now. I know the LX ones you can kind of get away with using without caps of this generation. The M560, 563, etc. But yeah. Speaking of, going back to Ed Pratt and the touring, has anyone done any touring before on a bike, and how did it go? I know it's coming up to winter here now, so it's probably definitely not the ideal time for it, but it would be nice to take one of these bikes out. I really like the idea of doing it on the Venom and seeing where to go. Yeah, I'd be interested in that. Oh, I'm coming back out to this. Sorry, my mind just jumped again. I don't know what this is for. It's got rack mounts here. on the Terra Tech. It's got this random threaded double firkin at the back of this post. Do you reckon that's for a height right? So you can add an extra accessory on there, a light, a reflector. Probably actually a reflector, isn't it? Yeah. Because the fork's got its hole drilled through. But, oh, shite. But the rear stay doesn't have any. So yeah, it's probably just a reflector. Ignore me. But yeah, for those who have joined later on, because it's now up to like 40 people, that's kind of the list of what's coming out this month. The Venom upgrade, the Spray.Bike, hopefully part 4 of the BSA, if you can find tyres and stuff. Franken Bike, Livestream, and then probably something else to introduce. Cannondale, BSA 20, hopefully, again, fingers crossed, and the Rally Sprite. And going back to the Franken Bike, if you want to get involved, then do so. I'm using this frame. It's going to be rusty. It's going to be just chucking random parts at it, but it's going to be maybe Halloween-ish inspired, maybe. But yeah, be something to maybe get everyone involved in again. Just something cheap to chuck together for Spooktober. Can you show us the content of a random draw, maybe with interesting parts? With interesting parts. I mean, I can show you my drawers. Okay, hang on. No, the door's ATB ends in... Yes. I don't know how interesting this is, but this is my stem/seat post drawer, which is kind of full of 27 and 26.8 mil seat posts. I don't know why I've collected a bunch of 27s, I just have. And Gervin flex stems. I got a bunch of flex stems. Control Tech. I really want to find a shorter one of them in 1 1/8 inch in black to go on the Schwinn, because that Ritchie stem is just ridiculously long, and I like Control Tech. Sorry, and this isn't very... I don't know why I have all this, but I have a bunch of axles cutted, and then rally cups. Oh, they're more cutted, and then I've got cups and stuff in there. I just have a random selection. Whoops. And this one, bottom drawer, is all hub spares. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be interesting, but that's all I've got lying around in the garage apart from all that stuff. I think most of the interesting stuff is inside, unless, you know, you've got all the builds that are in those drawers there. So yeah, there's the tool. Peter will look for it, the tandem rider, the Aussie world bike on cycling about, swears by hub gears and generators. Yeah, on Ed's bike as well, it's got a oh god, 9-speed on the rear, maybe. So much stuff. I do need a new workshop. I would love a new workshop. Daily driver. And did you did a bike check on your Fulsus? No, the Specialized there, that Fulsus? No, I have. Well, no, I did do a video on it because the first time, sorry, the second time I rode it, which was the day after the first time, I fell off and damaged my shoulder. Daily driver is in what, bike or car? I always think daily driver is in car. I don't really have a daily rider in a bike. I just go with that go with whatever I fancy. I guess that's the benefits of being a hoarder. Yeah, I think the Venom will be one of my main bikes coming up. I'm gonna put some. I can fit some guards on it. It's 3x9. I've got the dual positions of the the Brahma bars. Yeah. Oh, maybe. I guess you can consider the Dolan one of the go-tos as well. I've never actually done a ride video on that or a check after, so maybe that needs one. But guys, it's been 61.5 minutes now. I have a couple of fresh burgers inside waiting for me, and Torvi probably wants some snacks, so I'm gonna go back inside now and have something to eat. Thanks for tuning in today and chatting and letting me ramble on for over an hour again. My jaw is getting sore, so I will see you next time. Thanks for tuning in, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, however long it is, wherever you are in the world, and I hope this schedule will stick to it, and I'll keep an eye out because there's plenty more coming out. So watching, and I'll see you in the next one.